Cool. Right. Do you want the first card, or shall I?
You do.
Okay.
Unless you have a preference.
Nice.
I'm easy.
So, Mum, how have your beliefs about life and death and the great beyond changed throughout your life?
Oh, let's start with an easy one. Very interesting question. So obviously brought up a little Anglican person with Dad, the vicar, removed from that to Christian fellowship, non-denominational splinter group, arguably, and then went back to Anglicanism aged 18, and now I'm an atheist who believes in the transcendence of life, and we're all matter. The world was created and it's just full of unimaginable amazingness.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is continually baffling me, and I said this morning, it's jaw-dropping. Nature is jaw-dropping, and I'm part of that.
Yeah.
And I don't need a God, but I understand that there's something bigger. I feel like there's something bigger. And obviously, when my dad died, which is coming up for 5 years ago, it was really sad not to have him in the world anymore.
For sure.
And I really miss him still.
Yeah.
But he's all around me, and he's in me, and he is of me, and I am of him.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that sort of sums it up, really, for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think you've expressed the way it's changed over time.
Yeah.
All
of that heaven stuff.
Yeah, becoming an atheist.
Yeah. I think I might have been a little bit frightened of death when I was younger. Yeah. And my memory is awful and really patchy.
Yeah, mine too.
And I cannot remember the funerals of my gran or my grandpa, my dad's parents. I just have no visuals on them at all.
Okay, right.
But I'm not frightened anymore about it.
Yeah, it's just something that happens, isn't it?
I just don't want a bad death when it's my turn.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And, the law on assisted dying for me, that's a really big thing.
Yeah. I reckon it'll change by the time we're thinking about it.
Oh, let's hope so.
In the meantime, we've got Nanny.
Yes, indeed.
Shall I answer the question now?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
It would be interesting to hear what you think about it all.
Well, I must say that my beliefs about death haven't changed massively. I don't think I had any initially. And then I went to medical school when I was 18 or 17. And no, it would have been 18, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you were just 18.
And started working with dead bodies and working with people as well who are coming towards the end of their lives. And it's nice to think that there's a place beyond, but I don't think there is. I think we all just dissipate into a nothingness. But in a nice nothingness, there is lots of energy around us, and matter and energy cannot be created nor destroyed.
Exactly, yeah.
So it just sort of goes...
It's like ripples in a pond, isn't it?
Yeah. And gradually it all settles.
Yeah, but everything that you have been to people and to the world remains.
Yes, and gradually those ripples will dissipate into absolute nothingness. But for the people alive, it's very immediate and there's a lot of impact. But then down generations, like your grandparents, they mean nothing to me because I have no clue about them, never met them.
Except you might have a little bit of something genetically going on that impacts you, but yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I think we water the vase now, don't we?
Let us water the vase. We like a bit of symbolism.
You go first.
Water the vase. Just going to water it a little bit.
Yeah. Go on the next one.
Okay. Right, my turn. Right then. Oh, we have a tree. Interesting question. Toasty.
They all probably are going to be. That's exciting.
What's your earliest memory?
It's tricky to know if they're memories or if they've been told about things. I remember being in a play park. I'm not sure if this is the very first, but I remember being in John Lee Park and just spinning on the little red spinny thing.
Well, the first time you did that, you did it for 45 minutes solid. You loved it so much.
Yeah.
And then you went on solid ground again and threw up. Instantly.
Nice.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day, a couple of weeks ago.
Nice. So that could have been the first. Then there was a big boulder that I gave myself a head bump on.
You did. Yeah. Your first scientific experiment? Do stones bounce? Do I bounce off large granite boulders?
Yeah.
And the findings were quite conclusive.
No.
That was your first head injury, probably, wasn't it?
It'd be good to have a timeline, though, be able to mark on.
Yeah, so you would have been about 5, maybe? Yeah, we could probably track that down via photographs.
Yeah. That'd be fun. But yeah, what about you? First memories?
And again, I think sometimes it's hard to know whether it's an actual memory that you have or something that's been told to you or a composite of various fragments that you've spliced together into a story. Earliest memory. I remember red sun loungers, which were faded, and making them into like little tents. These were metal framed and absolute sods. The ratchets would get stuck and stuff. But I remember being in the garden at Crewe, so I would have been 3.
Okay.
At least, because we moved there when I was 3.
I was going to say 3 to when.
Yeah, but I remember playing, like using them as little houses, because you could make them one long thing, and we had 2 of these, or you could make them into little triangles.
Okay.
You know, you could put the roof up, and I remember playing with Annabelle with those in the garden at Crewe, and digging in my little veg patch.
Nice.
Yeah, being outside,
Always
I think.
gardening. Yeah.
Outside memories. Although earlier than that, because we lived in the servants' quarters at the vicarage when we got to Crewe, because the house was still being decorated, and I threw my mum's lovely L'air du Temps perfume bottle in the fire because it was rubbish, and that's what we did with rubbish. We threw it in the fire, and obviously the next minute it exploded because it was pressurized glass container, and I ended up having to go to Leighton Hospital to have glass picked out of my tummy.
Whoa!
So
remember that one.
I remember that experience.
Yeah, so a bit of pain from both of us, and creating things outside.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it? God. It is. I mean, it's funny what you do remember, isn't it? Because you have to have emotions attached to memories. That's why you remember things.
That's probably why they're stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting, but yeah, mine is very patchy. Anyway.
Cool. Yeah. Let's water the vase. Okay.
Yes, you go first. We're being very sparing with this water. It's like we know there's going to be lots of stuff to say.
Lots of questions.
Right.
Oh, that's a good one. What do you take most for granted in life?
Gosh. That's a really interesting question. I sort of feel I used to take probably everything for granted.
Yeah.
And the last few years has really taught me to take nothing for granted. But I suppose I assume I'm going to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Which is a massive assumption to make, isn't it?
It has happened for the last 50-odd years.
You know, I assume my car is going to start. I assume I'm going to be able to fill it up with petrol and get to work.
Yeah.
But actually, I have learned to be so appreciative of everything that I have.
Nice.
Over recent years. I really do feel how bloody lucky I am.
Yeah.
And how privileged I am.
That's nice.
Yeah. What about you?
I think I took my health for granted.
Okay.
It was August 2022. I was diagnosed with bipolar type 1, which is 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
And prior to that, I'd been fully healthy, hadn't I? So
you had very healthy.
Yeah.
And full of energy and
with perhaps minor hints at depressive or manic preponderance disposition, but never anything that got me noticed by people.
No.
And now my health isn't so great, or is something that needs to be taken care of more so than just razzing through life.
And I mean, you could easily make that statement for everybody, on everybody's behalf, couldn't you?
What's this? Which one?
Health is not anything you should ever take for granted. And it sort of comes back to what I was saying about nature this morning. The more I learn about the human body, the more amazing I find it, the more, the symbiosis of all the systems, the way everything dovetails, like just like a beautifully engineered piece of kit.
Yeah, definitely.
And the way we treat ourselves sometimes is abominable.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, I used to take my health for granted, and now I don't. And
that's good.
Never taken people for granted.
No.
Because knowing that people can disappear.
Yeah. I get you. I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've taken people for granted.
No.
I don't know. It's horrible to think that I might have done. But I think, because I've spent so much time on my own since 2020, I think I really do appreciate, you gave me all of your Saturday 2 weeks ago.
I did, yeah.
And I was so grateful for that. I felt so privileged.
Yeah.
It was lovely. And here we are again. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's nice to do that.
Yeah. But no, people are treasures, aren't they?
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's water the vase. Should I do both? Or is it?
Whatever you want to do. Okay. Is it my question?
It is, yeah.
Okay. We're romping through these.
Well, are we? Who knows?
How do you define success, Tobes?
I think it's a sad one, because obviously I've grown up in this capitalist society that we exist in, and so success was about doing well, getting a high-paying job, getting positions of influence. Because as I say, was training to be a doctor, and then fell off that pathway, and then tried becoming a teacher and fell off that pathway. And I think that actually what I want to do is improve the world. And so if I make a difference to the world, make a difference to people, then I'll be satisfied. And so defining success, my definition has changed over time, because I think I had somebody else's dream originally, and now I have mine.
Yeah, I mean, your parents teach you about life, don't they? And they give you their aspirations, their ideas about what is good, what is bad, and maybe they pin some dreams on you that they didn't alter.
Yeah.
Don't know, really. But yeah, when you work out what it is that you are and what drives you and what you want, that's when you know.
Definitely. And so,
yeah,
how would I define success? If I had a comfortable existence that is good for the planet and helpful to people, then I'd be quite happy. Filled with love as well.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I think Tobes, just walking a good walk. Somebody posted, because obviously I've been at this conference for the last couple of days and I'm absolutely knackered, which is why I wasn't quite here at 1:45 as per plan A. And somebody posted this on LinkedIn, I used to define success by, and it was all the sort of capitalist markers of, how much I was earning and how many clients I had and yada, yada, yada. And I just think, right now, by those terms, I'm arguably not that successful. But those are somebody else's terms.
Yeah.
In a consumerist, capitalist, male-dominated world. And the more I think about it, the more I think, actually, having enough.
Yeah.
And I have more than enough.
Definitely.
In so many ways. But it's the unquantifiable things, isn't it? I have you and I have Ollie.
Yeah.
And, I'm slightly biased, I agree. But, I think you make the world a better place, Toby. Not just for me, but, your concerns about politics and, I think walking a good walk that makes the world better, not worse. Leaving a mark that is a positive mark for me. And I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I make houses better, for example, I think. And, I'm trying to sort of work on being more healthy mentally. But, if I come into contact with people, making somebody's day a better day, making a classroom a better place to be.
That's a tricky one.
God help us, it is. But yeah, I think that's probably success for me right now. Small steps of betterness.
Cool. Yeah.
For the people I contact and the world I inhabit.
Yeah, definitely.
Trying not to use it and abuse it and... Yeah. Picking up crisp packets in the woods this morning.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's me up, isn't it?
It's you up.
Going from this part. Without using names, describe 3 people who inspire your life.
God, that's a really hard question. Without using names. Okay. So one of my children, obviously, who's doing his best to make the world a better place. That's probably first and foremost. This question's making me sad, Tobes.
Cards or...
I don't feel very inspired at the moment.
Yeah.
I can't actually think of anybody. I was surrounded by people yesterday. I'm all peopled out, so maybe that's the problem, part of the problem. But yeah, because I'm not feeling very inspired, it's like, who do I look at and want to be like? Because that's what I sort of take as that question's meaning.
Yeah.
Just want to be the best version of myself.
Yeah.
Really.
Nice.
Any
traits of
also,
people?
The question is too big. It's making my head explode.
Okay. Yeah, we can...
Because there's so much more that I want to be and do.
Definitely.
And, when you don't feel like you're in a great place, it's like that question is quite oppressive.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's leave that for you.
What about you, Tobes? Who inspires you, darling?
Well, it's not who, it's describe 3 people.
Okay.
Yeah. I think my partner has a great attitude to life and just plows through and is always there to get stuff done and is always driving forwards, which is quite impressive, and never complains about it.
Is that ADHD energy, do you think?
Yeah.
Or is that from the way she's been brought up?
Yeah, I think early life experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
is that how her mum is as well?
Yeah, definitely.
And her uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's important to have those positive role models, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, unfortunately, probably came slightly from just dire circumstance and having to get on, because otherwise you'd just be miserably depressed. So,
Yeah.
and she did well.
Yeah.
Then I think scientists who trial things on themselves. I think having the bravery and the conviction that you're right, and having done all the work and research, and then being the first in, I think that's a solid state. So anyone that does that as a sort of research is pretty deserving of recognition in my book.
Poor Michael Mosley with his tapeworm. Or whatever it was he swallowed. Yeah, you've got to have a fair degree of risk averseness, don't you, to do it?
Not risk averseness, the opposite.
Yes. Yes, sorry, that's what I meant. Yes.
A lack of risk averseness.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Sorry.
Yeah, no. And then I think other people who can be emotionally vulnerable fully and just walk through life holding themselves well and reacting well to people.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of like physician, healer, compassion people involved there, but yeah, that's me done. They're inspiring, aren't they?
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, what is it? Arthur Miller says in View from the Bridge. It's a View from the Bridge. He wants to be fully known. He allows himself to be fully known. And that's an important thing, I think, for humans, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we're so busy, particularly with social media and stuff. We're so busy wondering which our best side is and whether we're showing that. And actually, sometimes it's better to just be honest and authentic and fully known.
Yeah, absolutely. Always.
Yeah. That's what I wish kids knew and understood.
Yes. Well, you go through life by teaching that gradually, don't you?
You do, yeah.
And they'll learn gradually.
Big stuff we're talking here.
Yeah.
Right.
No, we hydrate the vase.
Hydrate the vase. There you go, vase. You've got a good old slug there. Right.
You're up.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to choose from your side.
Nice.
Being a rebel. Okay, interesting question. What do you like least, Tobes, about where you are in life right now?
That's really easy for me.
Yeah.
I started 3 big academic processes. I started med school, I started a PGCE, and I started a Masters of Public Health. And I didn't complete any of them. And I'm working as a teaching assistant, which is somewhat rewarding, but also exhausting and low paid. And I feel unfitting of the amount of academia that I've completed. And so that's what I like least about my position in life. Obviously, living with Claire is lovely. Living in my house is lovely. Having you around now, back in Manchester, is delightful. Yeah, so there's many positives, but what I like least is clear to me.
And what is it about that situation that you don't like?
I think there's little room for creativity. I think that a couple of the kids don't respect me. And I think that I need more adult interactions in my life as well. It's very tricky and tiring to just talk to children all day, when really adult interactions are more rewarding, I think, and fulfilling.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What do you like least about where you are in your life right now?
I think I like least the fact that I'm not fulfilled in my work.
Mm.
And I
Yeah, that's
would
tricky.
like to do something where I felt fulfilled, where I could get into flow.
Mm.
You know, you talk
Yeah.
about creativity. I think we are both
Yeah,
creative, aren't we? And
yes.
we need that. That's a basic fundamental thing about us being happy.
Yeah, definitely.
I get in flow when I am creating in a house or a garden, probably mostly.
Yeah, you do.
Sometimes in the kitchen with food,
Mm.
but they're things I enjoy, things that I'm good at, but not anything I'm being paid to do. And currently, you know, and I've sort of gone a bit black and white on this, thinking that, you know, working for myself is probably not something I can do because of the brain situation, because it sort of ends up being all consuming.
I think that's one to talk about.
And I'm not very good at admin.
I think people can help with admin.
They can, but you've got to pay them somehow or other. Maybe in sourdough, or a garden overhaul or something. I don't know, but you know, it would be lovely to think that I could find something to do. And obviously, this is my project for the Easter holidays. Let's imagine we can do that in 2 weeks. Find something to do that it fulfills me, that is doable, because classrooms exhaust me.
Yeah,
constantly reacting to the nonsense of children.
Yeah.
I love classrooms. I love teaching, but as a sub, they don't see me as a teacher.
Yeah.
They see me as somebody to just take the mickey out of and to ignore. And it's like there is no recognition of all that I am.
Yeah. I wonder if teaching assistants get the same
I think they do.
as supply teachers then.
Yeah, absolutely. You're just a voice in the wilderness and you count for nothing, and it's horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Horrible. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I like least.
Fair. Good answer. We can both definitely do something about our situations.
Yeah, maybe we should
always positive.
have a bit of a brainstorm, Tobes. I don't know.
Not to interrupt, but can you do me a favor and just check that your microphones are still green?
Green.
Yeah, sure.
Are you green?
Yeah.
Little mic? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, very good. All right, thank you. Sorry, carry on.
No, don't worry. So that's me up, yeah?
Yeah, go for it, Tobes.
What do you think no one would guess you've survived?
Okay, that's an interesting question. Okay. Are you answering or am I answering?
Well, I asked first, so you're answering
Okay,
first.
I think when I look back, my childhood was really quite fucked up in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. You can leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, two sectionings, 3 months each.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I look mad.
No.
And so the guess that you survived, I don't think it jumps to mind initially.
No.
Although I have had people tell me that if med school friends say that actually if there was anyone in our year to develop a serious mental illness.
Really?
Yeah.
How interesting.
Well, just I was always burning the candles at all ends.
You were. Division.
Yeah, I mean, that was just poor organisation and ridiculousness, wasn't it?
But it is interesting because you didn't get that ADHD diagnosis, did you? Until when?
Third year, well, fourth year officially.
So what year is that?
22.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, this is
Not 21.
This is what concerns me about my friend's daughter, that, you know, she will be going out into the big wide world with all the support networks that she currently has, like you did,
Yeah.
and the wheels might fall off. And
Yeah. But
I mean, let's hope she's got the common sense to ask the questions and make the phone calls and get the help, But, it was just, that happens so many times, I think, doesn't it? That people who don't necessarily know that they're neurodivergent, shall we use that term?
Yeah.
And then they have a complete change of reality and life, and suddenly
they don't have the coping mechanisms.
No, they're not waving, they're drowning. And
right, Loyal.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you look back with the relevant glasses on, and it just all makes sense, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I knew that I was odd, neurodivergent, to put that word on it, when I was 16. It's just I didn't have a formal diagnosis.
So when you knew, what was it that told you, and how come you didn't? I mean, I don't remember you talking about this.
I had my diagnosis of specific learning difficulties at school, which got me extra time in exams, which was useful, just because my brain wasn't at speed with my writing hand.
Yeah.
And then just, I think, when you're in the third deviation from the mean in most things that you do, in both directions, positive and negative directions, you can't help but feel a little bit odd. If there's a bell curve in normal, and normal people, 90% people are within the normal, the first mean, then 95% in the second and 97.5 in the third, when you're in a 2.5% for randomness.
Okay, so you're seeing it in those terms.
Yeah.
That's very visual and very numerical.
Yeah.
So I get you. Yeah, I could see that would be impactful. So it was that diagnosis, was it, that specific learning difficulties, that was a moment for you?
No, like that was just a useful thing. No, I just have always known that I've been quirky.
That word follows me around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a good word. Like, I view it positively. When I was formally diagnosed with ADHD, I said that it's not that I am misshapen for the world; it's that the world is misshapen for me.
Yeah, because the world is all about conforming, isn't it? And society has norms, and if you don't fit into those norms, then that's not about you; it's about society, isn't it? And why?
Or it should be. That's
absolutely, it should be.
Very social model of illness.
This is the thing, because I was teaching diversity with Year 8 the other day, and we were looking at an extract from The Hate You Give. I forget the name of the writer, Angela somebody, American lady, person of colour, and very, very triggered, I think, understandably so, by the death of a young man at the hands of white police people.
Yeah, triggered.
When he wasn't, he wasn't even armed, and he died for no good reason.
Yeah.
And she wrote a book about it to help people. It was her way of being an activist, really. And we were talking about diversity and the fact to me that, we are all unique cosmic creations. Absolutely bloody miraculous in every sense of the word possible.
Yeah.
And we pick on people for being different. We other people.
Yeah.
Right, left, and centre. And you know me, I'm very good at labels. And labels help me, I think.
Yeah.
Labels for me are very positive and empowering.
Yeah.
But I speak as a white middle-class female, so, I got postcode lucky, didn't I?
Yeah.
But when you realise that absolutely all of us is totally unique.
Yeah.
The nonsense of othering somebody.
True.
It's so pathetically, fundamentally ridiculous.
Yeah, true.
And it just points the finger at society, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because how utterly facile and specious to create these boxes that we're all supposed to fit in.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, we all need a different box, people.
Yeah.
You know, we're all
Everyone
unique.
fits in their own place.
Exactly. I wish more, you know, we talk about celebrating diversity. It's like, no, let's actually celebrate diversity.
It'd be lovely, wouldn't it, if there was more of that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's deeply frustrating to me.
Fair enough.
Anyway.
Feed the vase.
Feed the vase. I have a very powerful visual in my head, Toby, from when you were not well, about you watering things. Right.
What do you think no one would guess you survived?
Oh, I think that was your question, so it's my turn, isn't it? Okay, right. Okay, I can't ask you, well, I can ask you this question. What was your reaction when you found out you were going to be a parent for the first time? Is there anything I need to know here, Tobes? Anything you're not telling me?
I've just been shocked and horrified at my age.
Yes. Horrified.
But no, that's irrelevant to me. No children yet.
And I was so excited.
Oh, really?
I was.
Nice.
I was.
Well, that's good.
I was very excited. Yes. It was a wonderful thing.
We hydrate the vase for sure.
We went and bought some champagne.
And you drank it.
I only had a little sip, Ken, I'm sure.
Yeah. What is your go-to joke, dirty or otherwise? Never have one, really.
Dirty jokes, that's just not me.
Yeah.
It's like, no. I don't think I'm a prude, but I just don't do dirty jokes. Go-to jokes. Nah. I don't have a go-to joke.
No, unfortunately.
I know. I feel like there should have been more laughter.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's something we can work on, isn't it? It's not my kind of comedy usually.
No.
Let's think of one though. I like cheese jokes.
Cheese jokes?
Yeah.
There are cheese jokes?
Are
they smelly?
Yeah. Are they gooder or better than cheddar?
Okay.
Cheese puns, I would say more so. Yeah. So
cheese puns. I've just got wedges in my brain now. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Cheese jokes. Puns. Puns are the best sort of jokes, aren't they?
Or stories that take a while to build up and then you get through.
Yeah, shaggy dog stories sort of things. Yeah, there was a radio show on Radio 1 when I was a teenager, and part of one of the features of the show was always a shaggy dog story.
Yeah.
But you had to know all sorts of quite esoteric stuff to actually get the punchline.
Yeah.
So I suppose that's probably why I liked it, because I had that very random brain.
Random knowledge.
Yeah.
Let's feed the vase.
Let's have more fun.
Yeah.
Let's make more laughter. Yeah. Okay.
You're up.
I'm up. I'm picking from your side of the box. Okay. How do you feel about white lies, Toby?
Useful and half-truths.
Glossing over the truth.
Yeah, it's sometimes necessary.
What you don't know can't hurt you, and all of that.
Sometimes.
Until you find it out.
Yeah.
And then, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Yeah.
What do you think of white lies?
Yeah, I think sometimes the whole truth is unpalatable and very hard to hear, and you have to be careful with people because people are fragile, and so
Although who are you to decide?
Absolutely. Yeah, you have to make decisions, don't you, based on your best judgments.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, forgiving your parents, isn't it? For the harm that they created. They were doing the best they could do with what they had available and what they knew.
Yeah.
And you just have to come to terms with that and
Yeah.
Yeah. White lies.
Let's
Feed the vase. The vase is doing nicely.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like all the cards are actually quite good, but I want to get more to the bottom.
Okay. That's Tobes. You like to get to the bottom of things, don't you?
I'm going to get one.
Why don't you just choose one that you like? We don't have to be random.
Using all the senses, describe a beautiful place you've been. It's very tricky to be so descriptive off the cuff, but I'm going to aim to describe the holiday place that we went to in France that had the massive firework display in the back garden.
Puy-l'Évêque.
Puy-l'Évêque, yes, because that was a phenomenal holiday. We went with grandparents.
We did.
My dad's parents rather than your parents.
Mm-hmm.
And the sun was gorgeous all the days.
Yeah.
And funnily, the pool was unswimmable because it was covered in algae.
It turned green quite, was it about a day? I think we had about a day of it, didn't we? Yeah.
But the sun was lovely, just very warm on the skin. The views, because there was a walk down through the garden, and then there was a secret balcony overlooking the harbour. And just having that idyllic place to watch over people just going about their day was quite entertaining. There was bees. There were bees buzzing around, and
do you like bees, Tobes?
I do. Bees are one of my favourite creatures.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Mine too.
Yeah, there were always birds and cicadas. Yeah, it was just picture a summer's day and then multiply it with good French food.
Yeah.
In a very pretty home. I would say that's it, but let's hear your go.
I don't remember much about the actual house.
No, apart from the fact it had a copy of old Sherlock Holmes in.
Did it?
Yeah.
I remember having to clean the kitchen quite intensively when I arrived. But that was good because I was avoiding Grandpa, so it enabled me to distance myself. Yeah, no, it was a lovely, lovely place, and those fireworks were incredible, weren't they?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Oh, so many beautiful places, but actually, too many beautiful places to choose from. But the most recent, just the light coming through the trees and the fresh spring green of, I think they're beech leaves just unfolding, just starting. It's just the tiniest little hints, and the sun is behind them. And you know this place because this is the Bluebell Wood opposite my house.
Oh, very nice.
I was there this morning, and they've done some work there, and they've cut out some old undergrowth and scrub that was sort of taking over, and they've brought more light into it. And the bluebells are just beginning. And some of you couldn't see the flower spikes at all last week, but now you can see they're all green and they're there like little spears, little asparagus spears. And there are one or two of them that are just blue, which John is saying is purple, but I'm saying it's blue, and that's fine. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
And just the smells and the softness of, they've covered those paths with the old pine.
Oh yeah, the chippings.
The chippings from the Christmas trees that people dumped in the park, and it's sort of soft and cushiony underfoot, but it also has this lovely piney, sprucey smell, and the woodpeckers banging away with their high pressure skulls this morning, and the crazy parakeets, the squeaky birds, and yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Mallard are now on the pool that you see on the path, and it's all it's just sublimely beautiful, and I'm so lucky to live 2 minutes walk away from it.
Definitely.
And I'm super excited about the bluebells.
Definitely.
Can't wait for the bluebells. Yeah.
Nice.
It's interesting that we both picked outdoor places.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, Manchester Central Library is pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Time. No longer.
Yeah. When the theatre thing was still
yeah. Shame they got rid of that.
Was it in the basement?
I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was good fun.
Yeah, it's sort of sad that that's gone now, but it's a beautiful building.
I can't think of many other indoor places that feature.
Wells Cathedral has, and Ely Cathedral and Gloucester Cathedral all have.
Cathedrals are quite potent.
They have amazing fan vaulting.
Whatever that may be.
Just incredibly tall and narrow in proportion, and then it's like shells that all tessellate and interlink.
Nice. Yeah.
You'll have to go and visit one of those places. Lincoln also has it.
I'm just going to put my jumper on.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's, for me, the nature thing, but also the amazing architecture thing is part of the transcendence thing. You know, we're humans. We're meant to experience this somehow or other, and how we experience it is probably all very much down to the individual, but but we've got to have it.
Yeah, transcendence is good.
Transcendence rocks.
Yeah, nice. And we need to hydrate.
Hydrate the vase.
Go on, after you.
Okay. We're picking at random?
Yeah, just grab.
Okay, what are your thoughts about living funerals? Would you want one?
I think that'd be pretty cool.
I'm not sure I'm clear about what a living funeral is, Tobes.
I can explain. So a living funeral is basically like a celebration of life before you're gone.
Before you pop off?
Yeah.
Bring it on!
I mean, like, what a shame that everybody that you know and love gets together after you're gone.
Yeah.
Some people are doing it more like, it's usually like people like you have terminal cancer or something, you're quite close to the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think that sounds like a great idea. And I think there should be more choosing of death. I think once you've lived your allotted time, or what you feel to be your allotted time, you should be allowed to end it in a comfortable way. I watched Project Hail Mary last night.
Okay. Yeah.
The 3 astronauts who were going to Mars on a one-way trip, and they all got to choose their own method of destruction. Someone wanted a gun, someone wanted a lethal injection with heroin, and I think actually that would be a perfectly comfortable, good, fun way to go, because most people don't try heroin properly when they're alive. And I think that under proper circumstances, that'd be fine to do. It would be quite a nice celebration for the first few hours, and then just go to sleep, but with a euphoric high.
Okay.
Like, it sounds pretty sick, and you get to see all your people, and then you could just have a little ceremony where you're ashed and then spread later.
Go and push up some bluebells.
Yeah.
And beech trees.
Yeah.
So
I'm all for like a living funeral, and think that I will be having one.
Okay.
We've got. I intend to live well until 90. My grandparents are of that age. My great uncle died when he was 97, didn't he?
Was it 97?
It was 97, yeah. So I think living well till you're 90, and then just choosing to shuffle off this mortal coil.
Yeah, I think choice is important. I think we have the right.
Yeah.
We should have the right.
Yeah.
And I don't know how anybody thinks they can legitimately say we shouldn't.
Yeah, and I think it's a shame that deaths are currently quite violent if they're self-inflicted, quite violent or done incorrectly. Most people think that paracetamol, a few boxes will kill them. It won't. It'll just mess up the liver.
Yeah.
But people don't know that.
Yeah, I mean, there's always the Clifton suspension bridge, isn't there, or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I was at the conference yesterday, and somebody who's a friend of mine actually was in Switzerland last year to say goodbye to her aunt, who had partially moved to Switzerland so that she could use Dignitas.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Yeah. We were just talking about how that experience was, and yeah. She said the only thing that wasn't nice was the fact that there were like armed guards there. You know, sort of making sure that everybody was sort of legit and stuff.
No protesters, because I imagine it's quite a controversial place, isn't it?
I don't know, but yeah, I think they do their due diligence to make sure that the person is making their choice autonomously and everything. So no, living funeral, definitely.
Yeah, because it's just like a party, isn't it? It's a celebration of life.
You should celebrate life.
Yeah.
You know, 13.8 billion years. It's a long time to be without me. And it's a heck of a long time, whatever is left, without me. So yeah, we should do the celebration,
we're there
shouldn't
for
we?
such a minute span.
Yeah. It's the blink of an eye, isn't it?
Yeah. No,
Not
true.
even.
True.
Not even.
Not even a blink, no.
Interesting question.
Yeah, I plan on a big 30th.
Good.
Yeah, Kaylee, I think.
Nice.
And potentially join with Claire.
Okay.
Whose birthday's in November.
Right. Okay. And same year group.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. That's Water the Vase.
Right.
Oh, so you're keen on a living funeral as well?
Yeah, I think that's a good shout.
We just need laws around euthanasia and assisted dying to change.
We are kind of coming to an end. I think we've got time for like one question each, or 2 more cards, basically. Some people like to go through and like pick one now that you have like the chance, or you can just keep going random, whatever you want to do.
Up to you, Mifta.
You can have a little shuffle and pick one if you fancy it.
Yeah, go on. Let's. It's very tricky though to.
Decision fatigue is real. Yep. Do you know, I'm impressed by how tangential we haven't been, Toby, actually. I'm going to grab a handful and choose my question now.
Yeah, good idea.
They're very thought-provoking. I like these questions a lot.
Yeah. I have one.
Yeah? I don't want to choose something that's going to make me sad.
No, fair. So my question is, have you ever had a spiritually profound experience?
I think I have a lot of spiritually profound experiences, but I don't think they're like always huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think being in nature, being in places with beautiful architecture, being in places with amazing and quite often loud organ music, being surrounded by beauty. Do you know the rattle bag, don't you? That lovely collection of.
No.
Do you not have the rattle bag? I might find you a copy of the rattle bag. It's just a lovely collection of poetry from all sorts of different cultures and eras, and there's a beautiful translation of, I think it might be Navajo, a Navajo prayer. And it's just very, very simple. And it involves some repetition, which I find quite meditative, I think.
Yeah.
And it's called In Beauty May I Walk.
Okay.
And it ends, I think, it's been a long time since I've seen it actually, but it is finished in beauty. And I will find it for you. I will send it to you later. It's very beautiful. I think beauty for me comes in all sorts of forms. And yeah, I mean, when I was 13 or so, there was a sort of a mass gathering of teenagers at a Bible sort of away camp thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, we all came back and my mum said, "Oh, you're so changed, you're so different." And I don't know what that was. I'm sort of sounding like I'm poo-pooing it and ridiculing it. It was very real to a lot of us. And I don't know what it really was. And my mum and my dad will say that was God. So I don't know really what it was when I look back.
Something.
Yeah, it was something.
Yeah.
It felt real. It felt very cathartic, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a positive experience. And it was an interesting sort of, I suppose, if you were looking at it from the outside, and now I am on the outside looking back at it and thinking about what it might have been. It was sort of numinous.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, beauty. Beauty does it for me.
Yeah, nice.
What about you?
Spiritually profound experience. Well, there was that morning in first year where I called you up while you were on your way to work.
Oh my God.
And just said that I'd had the most incredible night. I mean, that could have been the start of a manic episode or something, but
yeah.
But that night I just thought all the thoughts and completely changed my perspective on so many things. So there was that. Yeah, I think that was pretty profound.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? And because, yeah, I mean, that was sort of my first up close and personal with you. And
being manic, yeah.
It was quite a salutary experience for me because I had to go in and be a head of English that day and teach kids and stuff. And it was like, blimmin' heck.
Yeah.
And I think I remember being slightly worried that you were going to think you were able to fly or something.
Yeah.
But yeah. And also it was sort of what I was thinking might have been interesting to experience, a couple of weekends ago with you.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's still on my bucket list, I think. But yeah, we need transcendence, don't we? Definitely. However we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just knowing that it's a thing that's available to us.
Yeah.
Is interesting. Right.
Your last question.
Last question. I'm just going to pick one at random. Okay, this is a nice one to finish on. The most important things in life are
friends, family, love, food.
Music.
Yeah, art.
Yeah, all of those things.
Truth, duty, freedom, love.
Gardens.
Yeah.
Warmth.
Yeah.
She says with quite chilly fingers.
We've got a list there. Nice.
Yeah. A libation to the gods. The gods of the weekend. The gods of the families.
Baby, I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on